was at the surf and skate at Asbury Park.
As the referee counted 1, 2, 3, and we glanced over with jaws
We both
open.
looked at each other like, what just happened? And as well as the rest of the crowd, because the rest of the crowd was shocked too, because they probably all had the same thought process. Like,
Yeah.
They're like, come on, they know the Players Club are going to win
Yeah,
this.
he's making a special
They're
appearance.
not going to give the belts to a guy that paid to show up, and then boom.
That's why they have the match, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. That's why they fight. That's why
That's why they don't lay down.
Yep. This is why they do what they do.
That's why this is not WWE.
Everybody looks good on paper, but that's why they play the game.
That's right.
So,
I mean, in Nick Gage and the Chris Dickinson match,
yeah.
Not to take anything away from any of the other matches, including the JCW Extreme Championship match, which was just everywhere. I mean, like you said, they used the garbage can, they used tables, not tables, but that would have been,
And then
chairs,
V
everything.
Squad too, another a very physical tag team that they can't help but be physical. That's just their nature.
Just the Beast and Monster match.
It's gonna happen. So
Again in the ring with them.
And then Danny DeManto sporting his Dunkin'
Donuts.
The Dunkin' Donuts sponsored ring gear.
DD Perks.
That's it.
Bring a coffee with you to the ring next time. Be nice. Instead of hitting your opponent with a open bottle of Coca-Cola, whether it be diet or regular.
I wonder what it said on the side. Did it say share a Coke with a fan's head?
Did it share a Coke with Vinny?
Maybe. Oh my God, that'd be great. I gotta find one now. I gotta find a bottle that says share a Coke with Vinny and have Danny sign it and give it to Vinny.
Or hit him in the head with it.
As I got my Coke can right here. So, yeah. So I mean, you get 8. You get 8.5.
I give 8.5.
So,
8.5.
Warriors of Wrestling. I'm gonna have to give a half a point higher. Whatever the case may be. So if you're giving 8.5, I'm going to say 9. If I say 8, I'm going to say 8.5. The place was packed. I mean, you couldn't freaking move. It was, like I said, it was a little bit slow at the beginning, the first 2.5 matches, and then bang. It just, the atmosphere just changed totally, and it was a buzz for the next 2 hours in that building, and it didn't stop until, you heard me in that interview. There's people walking up to Joe telling him, a great show.
Yeah.
Unbelievable show, we'll be there next show, it created such a buzz. But now with the hometown champion, Rude Boy Riley. So,
sadly, I couldn't be there to give you a rating, but
it was
every Warriors of Wrestling show I go to.
I say that they get better and better every show. This one is going to be really hard to top.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even talking about the crowd size. They could put 50 less people in the building, and it would probably make everybody happier because they'd be able to breathe and move. But card-wise and the show that was put on, Rikishi or no Rikishi, it's going to be really hard to top. I mean, I know the next show they got former X Division Spud.
Right.
He's going to be at the show. Honky Tonk Man's going to be doing a special meet and greet autograph signing at Fun Station that weekend as well. So we're going to try to get a...
What would you have considered the match of the night? At Warriors.
At Warriors?
At Warriors. Would it be the ladder match?
No, I'm going to have to go with Riley taking the title.
Yeah.
Because it changed the whole scene of the company. You had Torment just running amok, and
I know.
Just
every time I go there, they're running amok.
They're doing their thing. They steal they stole the championship. They'll come in and they'll interfere in matches with each other. They always find some way to win, and they bolt out the side door or the back door or whatever it is. They come up with a different goon to come down and help them win every week. And now it's a total kick in the ass because Riley pins him. The locker room comes out and basically scoops up Team Torment and boots him out the door and says, "Hey, that's the door you want to use. That's the door you're leaving by." And except they're leaving without gold, so they don't have that leverage over Bellini anymore. That we have your belt.
Right.
Nope. You don't have negotiation leverage anymore, my friend. Whatever Joe wants, Joe's gonna get because he has his champion now. So that's just a leverage, and it's gonna it just changes the scene of the company because you have fans that want so bad for Team Torment to lose and leave there frustrated because Team Torment has a title.
Right, they always win.
So they left there so there wasn't a drug that could have been given out at that arena that would have any more higher effect than those fans left last night.
It was that much euphoria?
It was ridiculous. I mean, we got your normal ones, some of the ones that we always point out and stuff. They were ear to ear smiling, like fist pumping out the door. Some guys were still yelling, "Win, Riley, win!" After the match was, matches later.
Right.
I mean, it was just the atmosphere. It was electric, and it's going to be really, really hard to top.
It's what the company's all about. Man.
Really hard. I mean, they set the bar.
Another level.
The bar is on the ceiling right now. You're going to have to literally build another level of your home to raise the bar. That's what it is. So,
props to Warriors of Wrestling.
Yep.
That sucks I wasn't there. Probably couldn't have fit, but...
No. Well, you might turn you sideways.
Yeah, turn me sideways. Turn me under the table or something.
Bro, they were bringing in they were bringing in benches. Fold up benches. I'm like, where are they finding this stuff? Where
are they putting the fold up benches?
They were putting them in the back rows. People were just like bleachers. People were just sitting on there was 4 on a bench. Just sitting along the back row, and right behind them was the tables. I mean, there was nowhere to move.
How did people even exit the arena?
The
single file.
The people on the bench first.
Obviously.
Yeah, it was single file. It was literally single file out the door. You had 2 lines going like this, feeding.
So once you got in, you weren't getting out.
If your seats were on the audio side or the curtain side,
no smoke break.
Good luck if you have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even during intermission?
Intermission was bro. I had to leave the building during intermission.
Why everybody wanted?
As soon as intermission, as soon as Steelers match was over, I ran out the front door. I ran out the door.
Get some air.
Get some air, and I stayed out there for 20 minutes until intermission was over. And then Donna, who takes the photos, came out, and I said, she goes, "It is freaking chaos." She goes, "You can't even get near Rikishi." She's like, "Everybody is just plastered up against that wall trying to get his autograph." And he wasn't even done by the time intermission was over, so I don't know if he turned people away. I don't know what the deal was, because when I came back, he was already back in the locker room. So, and plus he got there late because he was at another signing, so he wasn't even there for pre-show.
Well, how the hell did you get back in?
Oh, eventually, I just waited for 20 minutes. It was a 15-minute intermission, so I had 5 minutes to allow everybody to get their butts in. But I really spent. You know where we hang our banner?
Yes.
That's pretty much where I spent the entire night.
I'm surprised you said it's as packed as it was that you even got to that side.
I'm 3 feet from the door, so that's where I spent the entire night, leaning up against a nice cool wall because it was so hot in there. It was ridiculous.
I can imagine. But you know what? That's what the business is all about. I like Warriors of Wrestling, how they pack them in. Everybody pack them in tight. And, I've seen shows packed in tight, but you're saying extra, extra tight.
Extra.
Read all about it.
I mean, it was interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And we got some more stuff coming up. I mean, we got some more shows that we're going to be attending. Let me go to the Damage calendar.
Hit him up with June 13th.
I know. Well, we didn't get to June 13th yet. But
no.
Friday the 15th, we have a Superstars of Wrestling show from Spotswood. And then on Saturday the 23rd, which I won't be attending because I have my Memorial Day barbecue, UWA Elite will be having the show in South River. And then on the 30th of May, Superstars of Wrestling is going to have another show. And that one is going to be in Pompton Lakes. And then we get into June. June 5th is D2W Wrestling from Wharton. June 6th is Warriors of Wrestling. And the Honky Tonk Man signing. Then June 13th is JCW live from Six Flags Great Adventure.
Tell them, Kev.
I mean, guys...
Cost of admission.
If you're a wrestling fan and you're a fan of Six Flags or any other amusement park, and you don't attend this, you're out of your mind. Okay, it costs almost $70 to get into Six Flags.
Yeah.
For the theme park. $70. They think it's freaking Disney or something. Okay, because what, Bugs Bunny's walking around?
You can't even bring a Coke can anymore, right?
Monday through Thursday, you can bring your Coke can, I think. Still,
you buy one, get
half
one?
off, but you got to be in. You can't go until after 3 o'clock, I think it is.
I think it's
4.
4? I mean, yeah. Who the hell
I think
goes-
you need a Coke
Who
can
goes
made
at
before
4
the year
o'clock on
2005.
4 o'clock on a Wednesday?
Well, I haven't seen a Coke can with a Six Flags thing on
Nah,
it
you're right.
since the year 2000.
Everything's been the. Actually, I think you can get the little things at Wendy's on the placemats and stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but we're talking $70 to get in. Okay, now you figure $70 and then the wrestling event's $20. You're like, damn, $90 to get in a damn gate.
How am I gonna buy a churro?
That's
another
yeah,
10.
Charles like another 10 if you want to drink. I mean that's nuts. I mean you could save $3 drink out of the water fountain, but I mean that's insanity,
Yeah.
absolute insanity. But if you go now to Jersey Championship Wrestling's website, which did they put on the bottom of their yes, JerseyChampionshipWrestling.com. Boom, there you go.
There it is.
Okay, tickets. To order your tickets, call 201-257-8821 or visit.
That's actually 8621.
Is it 86? To increase. All right, let's do that again. Edit. Live radio. Okay, call 201-257-8621 or visit JerseyChampionshipWrestling.com. You can also visit them on Facebook. And it's $50.
$50.
$50 gets you in the gates for a full day of Six Flags Great Adventure.
Ride the rides.
Ride the rides.
And you get a wrestling event.
And you have a 3:30 meet and greet with there's about a dozen or so former mainstream WWE, WCW wrestlers that are going to be there. And then later that evening, 7 o'clock, gates open. You walk in, enjoy JCW Wrestling, all for that one admission.
That,
Can't be
ladies
bad.
and gentlemen, would probably be the best night of the summer to take your kids, girlfriend, boyfriend, nephews, nieces, uncles, aunts, whoever.
Wives.
Anybody who can
Down.
enjoy live entertainment.
Bring them down to Six Flags. Spend $50. Then you got at least another 50 if you want your churro and your soda.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, you go to Six Flags, it costs $70 to get in. It costs you, it's like $15 to park. So now you're up to $85. Okay, then it's going to cost you, if you have a family of 4, it's going to cost you $100 to eat. $100. I mean, what do you have, freaking City Field? $100 to eat. Okay, that's a ton of money. Now
Yeah.
you spend $50. You get in the ballpark, 15 in the park. I'm sure you can't avoid that.
Right.
Okay, but that $50 you get to run amok in the amusement park. So you get to have so much fun. Save your appetite. Bring yourself a sandwich.
Yeah.
Go back to your car, eat a sandwich, get a little holdover, little drink in the cooler. Boom. Then later that night at 7 o'clock, you go into JCW, and well, there will be food and drinks and things like that. At probably a lower cost.
Yes, definitely at a much more discounted
than
price.
it will be if you bought it outside. And you get to enjoy live JCW wrestling with, we said, of multiple talent that's going to be there. I wanted to pull it up. I should have pulled it up before. Of everybody who's going to be there. There's just so many.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since we can't tell you, why don't you just come on down and find out for yourself?
Yeah, we want you to. I mean, I know just off the top of my head, I know guys like Jake the Snake's going to be there, Ted DiBiase, Mick Foley, Tommy Dreamer, Scott Hall. I mean, just actually, we can pull it up right here. We get a nice little.
Give away the goods.
Here we go. Mick Foley, Ricky Steamboat, Scott Hall, Ted DiBiase, Jake the Snake Roberts, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, X-Pac, Devin Storm, Tommy Dreamer, The Sandman, Awesome Kong, Tessa Blanchard, which is Tully Blanchard's daughter, Tom Matanga, that's Haku's kid, Chris Dickinson, Joey Janela, Pinky Sanchez, EYFBO, Jaka, Monster Mac, Kyle the Beast, and I'm sure much, much more. Okay? you got to get